Hello everyone, so in this problem we're going to calculate the integral of x squared times sine x times dx. So this is when we're going to use the integration by parts technique. This is when we can separate this integral into two parts. The first part is u and the other part is dv. So the integral of u times dv can be written as u times v minus the integral of v times du. So the key here is to pick the part that is easier to do differentiation as our u, and the part that is easier to do integration as our dv. So how about let's just take x squared as our u, and so the remaining part, which is sine x times dx, as our dv. So u equals to x squared, so du equals to 2 times x times dx, and dv equals to sine x times dx, so v equals to negative cosine x. So our original integral can be written as negative x squared times cosine x plus the integral of 2x times cosine x times dx. Now to deal with this integral, we have to use, well, how about let's just use integration by part yet again. We can of course take this 2 outside of the integral, but here I chose to pick 2x as our new u, and so du equals to 2 times dx. And so the remaining part, which is cosine x times dx, is our dv, so v equals to negative sine x. So anyways, our original formula can be written as negative x squared times cosine x plus 2 times x times sine x minus 2 times the integral of sine x dx. So what is the integral of 2 times sine x dx? This is just 2 times cosine x. So there we have it. The answer to this problem is, well, negative x squared times cosine x plus 2 times x times sine x plus 2 times cosine x plus c. C is a constant because the upper bound and the lower bound are not bounded. Another way to look at this problem is by looking at this chart. This chart we have, well, because at the beginning it is x to the power of 2, so the derivative of x to the second is 2x, and the derivative of 2x is 2, and the derivative of 2 is 0. And on the other part, it is the derivative of sine x, and the derivative of sine x is negative cosine x, and negative cosine x becomes negative sine x, and negative sine x becomes cosine x. So the trick here is to because now we're dealing with the integration of x squared times sine x. So this equals to x squared plus negative cosine x minus 2x times negative sine x plus 2 times cosine x. So the answer to this problem through this method is actually quite straightforward. It's just x squared times negative cosine x minus 2x times negative sine x plus 2 times cosine x. Now you have to remember to apply a constant c because, well, the upper bound and the lower bound are not bounded. Now you may think that this method looks quite straightforward and quite easy, but this is not a formal way to do this problem. Some teacher might feel like this is not even a right way to do this problem. The previous approach is the recommended approach.